awful lot in Barrington. And one of my favorite things about her is that as my wife was in her second year of divinity school and looking for an internship, she met with Zina and came home and was like, I know exactly where I want to be. And watching that relationship unfold over the past year and my wife be mentored by this woman, and occasionally that I get to come along to lunch is also good. But watching that relationship develop has really been a privilege. And so, you guys all know her as pastor and reverend and stuff, but this is my friend Zina.
You're here. I love the fall. I don't like sweating, which means summer is not my thing. I do not look good in pastel colors, so it's not about spring. And I'm from Chicago, so shoveling is not what makes me happy, but I love the fall. There is this power of the cool breeze and of pumpkin spice lattes, of bonfires, and of moments just in those jewel-toned colors. But I drive to work every day up Summit Street. And if you know Summit Street, there is this canopy of trees, and now they're beginning to turn. The fall is filled with these colors. They are brilliance, reds and yellows and greens and purples that don't even look real. I love the fall. So one day I decided to understand why the trees turn color. And it doesn't take much if you've got Google. What happens is the chlorophyll that makes the color green ceases to exist. The sunlight and the warmth that brings the chlorophyll up is no longer there. And so the trees reveal their real color. Green is not their real color. The chlorophyll masks their real color. So in the midst of production, in the midst of growing, in the midst of the fecund nature of summer, green takes over and relentlessly masks who the tree really is. But in the fall, the chlorophyll is absent, the sunlight is absent, the heat, and it diminishes and breaks down, and the real color comes forward. Now, there's a problem. Because the absence of chlorophyll means the tree's not eating, which means the leaves are going to die and fall away. My husband calls the fall the harbinger of death. It's not good. But there's something about the peace that comes when the tree is no longer frantically producing. There's something about the laid-back nature of the chlorophyll going away and the slower pace that reveals the tree's true color. And because I know that fall is not the end, because I know that that tree that's ablaze now and will look dead in February is going to come back in March and April, I don't have to worry. I know the tree is not gone. It's just resting and revealing its true self. I love fall. But there's a metaphor that comes out of this that has touched my family and my beloved. Most of you know that Andre has an Alzheimer's diagnosis, and his life has changed. No longer is he producing the way a tree does in summer. No longer is he rushing from here to the other end of the world and back. Now it's slowing down. The chlorophyll is breaking down, and true colors are being revealed. There's no more rush. Instead, he's willing to be funny even sometimes when I wonder if it's appropriate. Kind of like that true color showing forth. He's willing to relax and sit back, willing to play and let the golds and the browns and the golds and the yellows show in his smile and in his eyes and in his life. And it's forcing me, just like the change from summer to fall does for us, it's forcing me to change my outer wardrobe. It's forcing me to change my inner wardrobe, and I love fall. What would happen if we really wanted our true colors to be revealed? What would happen if we weren't so worried about producing, but instead more concerned about just being unmasked from the chlorophyll and being present in our true beauty and not having to worry because this isn't the end. The God of all creation says this is not the end. There is spring and summer to come. So I want to invite you to join me in a love of fall. I want you to invite me to join me in what my beloved has taught me. I want you to invite me to join me. I'm inviting you to join me in slowing down, in releasing the production, in giving up the fury and the fast pace, and letting your true colors shine through. And don't worry, because there's another season to come. Don't worry, you'll get back to green. But for now, what would happen if you let your browns and your purples and your yellows and your golds and your reds adorn the earth? What would happen? I can tell you what happens in my household. There's more laughter. There's more color. There's more delight. There's more joy. I love fall. And I love what my beloved is teaching me about this kind of fall. Thank you.